Hi everybody. Today we're going to start our math unit and we're going to be working on addition and subtraction. So you will need your math book for this video. So if you don't have your math book, please pause the video and go get your math book, and when you're ready you can push play again. We're going to be starting on page 9 of the math book. This is our first lesson, lesson 1-1. And we are going to solve word problems using adding to. So we're going to start with our word problem, and here's our story. It says Jada has 2 cubes. She adds on 1 more cube. How many cubes does she have now? And the question says, how can you show the story with cubes and an addition equation? Well, when you're at home, you probably don't have cubes, so I'm going to show you something you can do. I just went into the kitchen and found some cereal, and I'm just going to use pieces of cereal instead of cubes. So it says Jada has 2 cubes, so I'm going to put 2 cubes down right there in my box. It says she adds on 1 more cube, so I'm going to put 1 more piece of cereal down. How many cubes does she have now? So we can show this with our cereal or our cubes or anything else that you have. And we can also show it by writing an addition equation. So here I started with 2 pieces of cereal, so I'm going to write a 2. Then I have the word plus, which means I'm putting them together. And we're going to add 1 more cube or 1 more piece of cereal. And it equals the total amount. The whole thing is 1, 2, 3. So 2 plus 1 equals 3. All right, let's turn to page 10. And at the top of page 10, we've got some more stories here. Okay, it says Paul has 5 cubes. He snaps on 2 more cubes. How many cubes does he have now? Well, once again, I don't have any cubes, so I could use my cereal. And I could say 5 pieces of cereal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he adds 2 more. 1, 2. So I could make this story with my cereal, or I could just draw a picture. Here they have the 5 cubes on this part of the box, and here they have the 2 cubes on this part of the box. And we call this a part-part mat because they're both parts of our equation. So then it says to add to find out how many in all. So I have 5 right here. I can count those again if I want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then keep going. 6, 7. Or we can add on. We can say, hey, I know this is 5, so I can just say 5, 6, 7. So over here we have our equation that says 5 plus 2 equals 7, because 5 cubes and 2 more equal a total of 7. All right, down here, number 1 says Warren has 3 cubes. And if you see right here, they drew the 3 cubes. He snaps on 3 more cubes. How many cubes does he have now? So here we have 3. So we put that in our first box. We call that the addend. And then we have another 3, 1, 2, 3, for our second addend. So here we have 3 plus 3, and we count up the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For our answer, and we call that the sum. All right, over here it says Anna has 2 oranges. She buys 6 more oranges. So here's our 2 oranges. We're going to put that down here. Plus 6 more oranges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many oranges does Anna have now? Well, we have to count them all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 plus 6 equals 8. All right, if we turn to page 11, This is now time that you can practice on your own. So if you'd like to pause the video, you can work on page 11 and 12, and then when you're done, you can start the video and you can check your answers. If you don't feel quite comfortable yet, you can work through these problems with me right now. It says, write an addition equation to match each problem. Use the pictures to help you. So 4 bees are in the garden. So here they put 4 cubes to stand for the 4 bees. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more bees join them. So here we have 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many bees are there now? So I started with 4, so that's my first add-end. We added 4 more bees that came to join them. And now we count it all up. We put it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And our sum, our total, is 8. So we now have 8 bees in the garden. Number 4 says 3 bugs are on a leaf. There's our 3 bugs. 6 more bugs join them. So here's our 6 bugs. How many bugs are there now? So again, we have 3. We're going to put that as our first add-end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bugs is our second add-end. And if we want to find out how many there are now, we put them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have a total of 9 bugs. All right, this one says draw a picture to solve the story problem. Then write an addition equation. So this time, am I going to try drawing a real picture? No, I'm going to try drawing my own little blocks there. It says 6 ducks are in the pond. I do not want to draw ducks, so I'm going to draw 6 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those are my 6 ducks. 2 more ducks join them. So I'm going to draw a little line and draw my 2 more ducks. 4 bugs are in the grass. Okay, I'm going to draw, since those are ducks, I'm going to draw little triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are my bugs, because I want them to look different than my ducks. Then the question says, how many ducks are in the pond now? Do I care about the bugs? Does that help me answer how many ducks are in the pond now? No. I only want to look at this part, at the ducks. I don't care about the bugs. That's not part of the question. So how many ducks are in the pond now? Well, I had 6, then 2 more joined them, and now I count it all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 ducks in the pond now. If we turn to page 12, it says there are 3, what are those? Oh, 3 dogs. I couldn't tell. 4 more dogs joined them. How many dogs are there now? Write an addition equation. So I'm going to say, well, I started with 3 dogs. 4 more join them, so I'm going to put a 4. How many dogs are there now? I'm going to draw a picture to make sure I know this. 1, 2, 3. There's my 3 dogs. 4 more join them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I can count up all my dogs to see how many there are now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have a total of 7 dogs. All right, here we have 8 cats are playing. 1 more cat joins them. How many cats are playing now? Write an addition equation. So I started with 8 cats. So I'm going to put 8 on that line. 1 more cat joins them. So I'm going to put a 1. And then before I find my answer, I'm going to draw a picture just to make sure. So I'm going to draw 8 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's my 8 cats. And 1 more joins them. So now, how many altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now there are 9 cats playing. All right, number 8 says write an addition story about the birds. Use pictures, numbers, or words. So you could say something like, there were 3 birds standing around. 1 more bird joined them. How many birds are there now? Okay, and so then you could draw your picture to solve it. 3 birds are standing around. 1 more bird joined them. How many are there now? 3 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 4. Number 9. Lisa has 5 baseballs. She finds 3 more. How many does Lisa have now? Which addition equation matches the story? Well, it tells us that she had 5 to start with, and I see all of these have 5. And then it says she finds 3 more. So I would say 5 plus 3 because she found 3 more. It never tells us anything about finding 1 ball, so we can cross that one off. It doesn't say anything about finding 2, so we can cross that one off. It does say something about finding 3, right there. And it doesn't say anything about finding 4. So letter C is the only one that the numbers match the numbers in our story. All right, it is now time for you to do your homework. Now, this homework is pages 13 and 14. We want you to do the work, show us your work. You can get help from your parents if you need to. And then you need to take a picture of this homework page, either side, and send it to your teacher so that we know that you are doing your math work at home. All right, if you have any questions, check with an adult or you can ask your teacher. Bye-bye.